Alrighty, everyone, and welcome to tonight's coverage of the Roaring Thunder Cup Series, Chicagoland 200 here on Extreme Sim TV. I believe this is race number 4 of the Roaring Thunder Cup Series this season. Joshua Jones there in that number 76 machine on pit road. We'll take a look at your point standings coming into tonight here in just one moment here for you folks. Hope you're having a great night here tonight. Should be a lot of fun here from Chicagoland Speedway for the Roaring Thunder Cup Series. And if you take a look here, Stephen Leffler out front in these points. Give me the points bracket. Not showing, but we've got everything else. Stephen out front, Joshua 1 point back, Gunny 4 back, 12 back to Capehart and Mark in fifth 12 or fourth 12 back Mark, their fifth 15th back Jeremy Horn in sixth 20 back, tied with Noah Lewis back there. So there is your point standing. Sorry about the actual points are not showing up there, but we have got qualifying underway. But we're going to cut real short to our national anthem and our commercial break, and we'll be back here live on Extreme Sim TV for the start of this one in a moment. All right, we're back here getting ready to go green flag of racing here in just a little while. Right now, 2 minutes on the board here in qualifying. And we'll take a look at your qualifying results here so far. Joshua Jones in front of the field, 30.249 for Jones. Dunninghurst right there as well with a 30.249. Identical lap times for your front two. That's the first in my book. Wow. Nice, guys. Close lap times here tonight. Now, here at Chicagoland on the virtual side of things, here in iRacing, expect to see a big pack of cars here early as the tires wear. You may see that change up a little bit, but not a whole lot as the run goes on through the evening. 1 minute and 10 seconds remain. A couple of cars there sideways coming through the through the triangle there. Again, 1 minute and 10 seconds remain. Paul Irvin up front. And before we get going here tonight, we want to give a big shout out there to our partners here on the channel, Slide Job Sales, Racing Diecast and Collectibles. Of course, they have an auction every Saturday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I was there this past Saturday. Now, folks, just a little bit of an announcement. They will be off this weekend for the 4th of July. They will not be having their auction this weekend. So keep that in mind. They will be back 2 weeks, or well, a week from Saturday. They will be back. All right, 5 minutes or 5 seconds remaining there in qualifying. And it looks like Joshua Jones is going to sneak through and get that pole position. Checkered flag out on qualifying here tonight. Congratulations to Joshua R. Jones on nabbing the pole position here this evening. All right, we're going to get these cars gridded up here in just a moment. Just about 20 seconds from now. And we'll get you through our starting lineup for this evening. And we'll take a look at some of the track facts for Chicagoland Speedway. Everybody in chat, glad everybody's here tonight. We're getting ready to go green flag racing, the iRacing pace car. We'll start them out here this evening. Taking a look here at your slide job sales racing diecast and collectibles starting grid. Joshua R. Jones nabs the pole here tonight. To his, or excuse me, starting in third, you got Dunninghurst, Charles Smith fourth. Starting fifth, that's Zach Willard and Jeremy Horn, or starting fifth, Zach Willard and Jeremy Horn sixth. Seventh, James Capehart and Stephen Leffler starts from the eighth position outside row four. Inside row number five, Brian Sullivan alongside Ronald Vincent. Noah Lewis there, 11th. James Boy, 12th. Jeff Dotson at 13th. And Mark there, 14th. And Jim Whaley Jr., 15th. Paul Cohen, 16th. And Joseph rounds out the field, 17th here for the Sim Racing Unleashed Cup, or excuse me, the Roaring Thunder Cup Series. Wow. Man, that's the first time since I've been covering these two that I've got mixed up. Pretty much the same group of guys here each night on a Tuesday and a Sunday night. All right, lights are out on top of the pace car. It'll be one to go when they start rolling, and we'll get the Chicagoland 200 underway. All right, for a corner track here at Chicagoland, 1.5 miles in length, 133 laps here tonight, or 203 miles. Track temps 80 degrees, air temps 76 degrees, 24 mile an hour winds out of the northwest. All right, there is your track facts here this evening from Chicagoland Speedway. The field working their way out of a turn into turn number one right now, getting ready to go green here in just a moment. See from the box camera we have here, everybody working our way through one and two. Jones, of course, heads the field there with the 9 Mountain Dew machine to his outside. They'll be your front row starting here tonight. Should be a lot of fun here this evening. We're getting ready to go green flag racing from Chicagoland. All right, out of turn number 4, the green flag flies. We're underway from Chicago. We're rolling in the Roaring Thunder Cup Series. As they head off into turn number 1, Josh Roar Jones takes the race lead. You see the two packs form. They'll form right behind them now. Dunninghurst on the bottom in that 8 Lowe's machine, trying to fill the gap to the top lane. Now everybody will get a good run down the back straightaway. Coming out of through at 3 and 4, who's going to lead on lap number 1? Jones on the bottom, Hurst outside. Jones slides up, puts a little block there on that Lowe's 8 machine, and Jones will lead lap number 1. Here it comes. That number 9 machine, that Mountain Dew Baja Glass. Number 9 trying to work his way through now. As they head down the back straightaway one more time. Again, that is Paul in that Mountain Dew Baja Blast machine. And trouble. Paul involved, the 12 involved, big wreck out of turn number 4. The 88, oh my goodness, we're all wrecked. The 98, I think, is involved. Noah Lewis. Man, oh man, up and over for Noah Lewison. The bad luck streak for Noah continues. Take a look here at what happened to the 0 and 9 machine as they head into turn number 3. That car's just going to step out and can't catch it. The 9 clips the front end. The 12 is involved. The 98 gets turned. At least half the field involved in that one. And let's take a look at Noah's angle from the blimp cam. And nothing Noah could really do. As you can see, they're working their way here from the blimp cam. And again, that one camera I was using was the box cam, so you wouldn't get no car noise, and you just see nowhere for anybody really to go, and Noah up and over. Huge incident here. Everybody will get checked up. Looks like Dodson got caught in as well. And man, Noah's season of bad luck continues early here at Chicago. That number 98 machine pretty torn up here. Excuse me, folks. Sorry about that. Noah getting back out on track in that number 98 machine. Well, yellow flag on the speedway the first time tonight here. Lap number 4. Of course, the Roaring Thunder Cup Series Chicagoland 200. We'll get ready to turn them back loose here in a moment. Jeff Dotson on the front row in that number 3 machine. We'll lead them down. Jones there, of course, the first one off of pit road. They're in third, and Joseph, they're staying out in that number 32 nationwide machine. And we'll turn them back loose here in a moment on Extreme Sim TV and tonight's coverage of the Roaring Thunder Cup Series Chicagoland 200. Here we go into turns 3 and 4. And ready. Green's in the air. 5 out of 133 complete here already. 6 laps complete now. Jones trying to work his way back around Jeff Dodson. He'll do a good job as they enter turn number 1. He's already back to second. Look at Noah Lewis there in the 98 getting a good start. He'll get up to P2 now. As they head their way down the back straightaway one more time, here comes Noah Lewis to the outside of Jones. Noah really trying to take a look at the race lead here. Again, already using one fast repair here tonight. And he can't afford any more really here this week from Chicagoland. Everybody rolling through nice and easy. Jeff Dodson and Noah Lewis to battle for second. Joshua R. Jones back out to the race lead. 7 out of 133 complete here tonight. Jones there out front, Leffler right there behind him. Jones slides up the racetrack. Here comes Lewis on that high side. Now 3 wide for the race lead. Stephen Leffler sneaks his way in the middle. Noah on the very top side of the racetrack into turns 1, 3, and 4. This is what we talked about. Pack mentality with the track being cold. And these guys really able to push the issue here tonight. Those double file back up down the front straightaway. Door contact, yellow flag in the air. The second yellow of the evening. And we'll see if we can see where the yellow occurred. Brian Sullivan looks like he ran into some problems. And maybe Joseph here as well will take a look. Into turn number 3. Oh, big issue there. Joseph smacked the outside wall. Collects the 46 machine of Jim Whaley Jr. That brings the yellow out once again, and we're back under yellow here at Chicagoland. And we'll see if we can get a word with one of our front runners here. All right, let's see if we can get a word with him here in just a moment. Oh, crap, that happened again. I've seen that happen twice now. Rip. All right, let's see if we can get a word with him here. Hey, Lewis, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy of me, brother?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Well, man, the night didn't start the way you anticipated again this week with a big incident there. What's it going to take to rebound? You got the car back up to 4th. Do you think you need to stay there to stay out of trouble?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. It's nowhere safe with the setup, and the track and all the elements of the weather tonight because it's just very, very loose all around at certain points. So, for me, I won't speak for everybody because, some people don't struggle with the same things. But for me personally, it's just been, out of nowhere, it'll cut loose all of a sudden. And then, you're kind of sliding and stuff like that. So I've just kind of, I don't even remember how that wreck went for me. I thought I had a hole and I was gonna try to shoot for it, but it all just started happening, and so I really had no way of getting through it. And then I was tumbling, and thankfully I landed on the wheels and could drive it back to pit road. But here it is, lap 11, and I don't have a quick repair left, so I'm just kind of pacing myself to an extent of not trying to overdrive anything too hard. And mistakes will happen. Mistakes can happen. But even on that few little stint, I had 100% on all of my tires by now using them up. So, I'm just, riding right now to an extent. I mean, I still want to race for the lead. I still want to race for position, but with no quick repair and over 122 laps left, it's kind of a gambling game on if I want to race hard or if I want to try to conserve. So we'll see what comes for us. This race, it's already off to an interesting start with a couple of slides, and and big wrecks and stuff like that. So we'll see where it takes us from here. But I'm hopeful to try to stay in here and give it all we got. I don't think that I'm one of the faster guys in here tonight with this setup and stuff, but who knows? We'll see.
Definitely one of these wait and see games. Well, best of luck to you there, Noah, here as we get ready to get back going here in just a few moments.
All right, thanks, man.
All right, well, we will see when the lights go out on the pace car. Lights are still on right now, so we'll be back to live coverage here in just a moment on Extreme Sim TV.
Green flag, green flag.
Alrighty, folks, green flag back in the air. We're back rolling here from Chicagoland Speedway. Again, I'm back underway here at Chicagoland. Joshua R. Jones out front, 14 laps in the books already, folks. And now the big pack of swarming bees down the back straightaway. All over each other, all the way down into turn number 3 and 4. The 9 Mountain Dew Baja Blast machine and Paul right up there in the mix trying to grab the race lead as they head to the start finish line. Here you'll see the pack stream by you here from our catch fence cameras, what I'm going to call that one, as they work their way into turn number 1. Expect to see this all night long now. 3 wide, 3 abreast for the race lead. Hurst at the bottom of the racetrack. Let's see if he can make it stick down there 3 wide. They got Jones in the middle, Paul on the high side. They'll make it work. Coming to the stripe 3 wide for the race lead here at Chicagoland. And Hurst leads that lap. Moving him as a race leader here tonight. 16 out of 133. Back down the back straightaway one more time. That's going to be Jones up there. You see him in that number 76 machine. Trying to complete the pass on the high side. Pinch Dunning Hurst off. It's not really working so well. Car around into pit road. Multiple cars around now. At the back of the pack, as Horn works his way through, that's Joseph. And a rough night here for Joseph. Mark working his way by. But Joseph down there mowing the grass, so he'll get it straightened back out here. Again, this setup just seems to be snappy loose on these guys. Nothing they can really do here. Leffler trying to keep it going. Oh, another one loose on the apron. Man, oh man, that's just a dangerous situation when these cars get loose like that. Here we go, 18 laps in the books this time by. going to be Dunninghurst on the high side in that number 8 machine. He's going to have a couple cars down there below him. That's Stephen Leffler, Josh Jones, Noah Lewis there as well. Thundering down the back straightaway one more time here. All right, through turns number 3 and 4. Stephen Leffler still battling on the outside for the race lead. Jones, though, looks like he's going to get clear. He's going to have Noah Lewis down there. You know, Noah has no fast repairs left, so this is very tricky for him to get up here and race. The way he's doing it's very dangerous. Again, if something goes wrong, the ends are not in a hurry. 114 laps to go still yet. $114 laps to go. A yellow flag back on the racetrack. There's cars in the wall off of turn number 2. And it looks like that's Dunninghurst getting in trouble. See if it's the same thing, different cars. The car getting loose here on them. Yep, there it goes. You see that number 8 machine come around hard into the outside wall. Nowhere for these oncoming cars to go. Man, oh man. So another incident off of turn number 2 as the car gets loose. This time it's going to be Dunninghurst involved. Yellow flag back out on the racetrack. Alright, folks, we'll be back here live in just a moment on Extreme. Alrighty, folks, we're back here live as we see pit stops unfolding here. 76 machines of Jones on pit road. He'll roll off once again. Again, that is Jones on pit road here. Alright, Jones on pit road. We'll get Jones leading the way off pit road, sorry. Already in the books. As we roll around under caution here. Again, Noah Lewis sitting in second. Again, if he wasn't with us earlier, Noah got caught up in a massive crash early. Ended up upside down on his lid using his one fast repair. So that's where we stand right now. We're going to get ready to go back to green here in just a moment. Here we go. Cars coming down the back straightaway now. We'll get ready to go green this time by. Lights off on that iRacing Ford Mustang pace car. And we'll get the green with 108 laps left to go. Of course, coming up tomorrow night here on Extreme Sim TV, the Will and Modified Tour will be coming your way here tomorrow evening. Green, green, green. We're back underway here from the Chicagoland Speedway. Jones leads them down, and we're back underway here. Still pretty early on. Jones out front. He's going to play both lanes. Trouble back in the pack. Yellow's out once again, and that's the 14. And Mark getting caught up in that as well. Jeremy Horn and Mark getting in trouble out of turn number 2. Yellow flag immediately back out. Mark on the high side. Here comes a 9 machine. Oh, a little bit of contact, and the 14 had nowhere to go. Kind of feel bad there for the 14. He was an innocent bystander in that situation. So that brought out the yellow once again. Well, yellow flag back on the racetrack one more time. Very unfortunate, but it does happen. So yellow flag back out once again. And right now that's going to be Charles out there as well. Charles Smith there in that 12 machine runs in a second. Out front, Joshua R. Jones, and we will have 106 laps remaining. And again, yellow flag on the speedway early on. All right, here we go. Get ready to go back green down flag racing, yellow flag or green flag back out in the air, and we're rolling again from the Chicagoland Speedway. We're back underway here in the Chicagoland 200 in the Roaring Thunder Cup Series. They're heading to turn number one. Jones out front. That is the 12 machine to the high side. He'll slide up in the line, try to make it work. Can't do it right now. He'll try to follow Jones through. Jones, of course, or excuse me, Lewis through. Lewis, of course, having trouble earlier on tonight. 31 is going to be complete this time by, and we'll have 102 to go here from Chicagoland. 3 wide now from third. 11 going in the middle. He'll try to work his way through. Dotson on the bottom. Dotson falls back. Carl's following the high side with Lewis. 4 cars up front battling out here. Jones on the inside. Pretty much a war up the front right now. With the guys that's up front of the pack today, the battling the cars right now to stay up here. And man, oh man, what a race it is to come up front of the field. Yellow flag back in the air once again. We'll see if we can go back and take a look at it. Oh man, trouble 4. Trying to find the trouble spot. Back here with Mark as well. We'll see if that may provide a clue. Oh, Joseph in the 32 goes for a ride. Oh, hard in the outside wall. I'm pretty sure that's going to end his night. Oh, man. One of the new guys out there having a rough night, rough start here in the Roaring Thunder Cup Series with the yellow back out once again. Very much unfortunate for him. The yellow on the speedway once again. Jones heads to pit road. He'll follow the 98 machine down. Here we go. In the pit, everybody's going to make their stops here, nice and smooth on the mark. And at 98 will come to a complete stop as we're back under yellow once again here on Extreme Sim. driver back here. It's a green flag back in the air. Up front, Stephen Leffler leads the way in that number 72 in and out machine, in and out burger machine. And he will look at Lewis, though, jumping to the bottom of the racetrack, trying to take over the race lead with 94 laps to go. Noah just not being denied here tonight. Had a rough start to it. He's trying to make up for it here. 39 laps will be complete as they come around at this time. Excuse me there, folks. Noah on the bottom, Steven up high, Dunninghurst right there in the Lowe's machine as well. Here they come down the front straightaway, side by side for the race lead. 94 to go here. Stephen Leffler on the high side of the racetrack. Josh Ward Jones trying to peek his way through this. Dunninghurst stuck up there on the high side as well. Nowhere for him to go. Dunning really having to follow a B72 machine through. They work their way through one more time. Look at this pack of cars right in front of you here. They're heading the turns 3. Lewis out front. Again, Lewis had a rough start to the night. Ended up on his roof earlier on in the race. Oh, look at the lead change there as Hurst takes over the race lead. He'll block one more time. He's not going to be able to hold back Noah Lewis. As Lewis works his way by Leffler. Man, oh man, look at this race up front, guys. One heck of a race right now as Noah Lewis goes to the high side of the racetrack, tries to ease himself through this. Again, no fast repair for that number 98 machine, and I don't know if Dunning has it as well. 90 laps to go. Jones, who started on the race pole, right up there in the mid-team left. Field thunders down the back straightaway one more time. There's a 37 Camel car right there in the mix. Again, that's the 37 machine of Ronald. Trouble, that's Noah Lewis going through the grass. Oh man, Noah's not again. He's in the grass. He's cutting the grass. They're going to slow that car down. He does a great job keeping it pretty straight. He's got a little bit of damage. We'll go back and take a look at what happened. On the high side, just gets in the outside wall and across the racetrack. That number 98 goes, spins it through the grass, does a great job, not hit anything, and keeps that car rolling. And we'll say green now. That yellow flag is out. And it looks like Ronald's in trouble through the tri-oval section. Whoa, boy, this is going to be big. I can tell. Oh, the 9 up front. Jones gets in the back of him. Bumper tag, and nowhere for Ronald to go. And Ronald's going to get clobbered in this. And we'll take one more look at it from start-finish line. As they come off of turn number 4, you'll see the wreck happen. Car gets loose, you see the smoke, and just a wow. Huge issue. A couple more cars going through the grass on the outside wall. And a yellow flag back on the racetrack once again. Ooh, the 9 back in the outside wall one more time. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Good job, everybody, getting through that. So 46 complete. Yellow flag back in the air. And back on the pit road, Dunninghurst goes in that number 8 machine. And we'll see if we can grab another word with another driver here under this yellow flag period. Hey, Dunning, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy on me?
Hey, Matt.
Well, the night's not going as planned for a lot of these drivers. Looks like the car's just jumping out from under them really quick here.
Yeah, it tends to get snappy loose because of the window here tonight, but all in all, I think it's been a good race for myself. I got caught up in the one I tried to save it and went straight into the wall, but other than that, I've had no other mistakes, so I think it's going pretty good, and I got back up in front now, and hopefully stay up here for the rest of the race.
Yeah, now, of course, you got Daytona looming next week. That should be interesting.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's a race that anyone could win for sure. We'll have our friends out in Daytona, and yeah, we'll get to run with people that we like to, and get able to work together and stuff like that, and hopefully some strategy comes into it instead of wrecking all the time. But you never know with Daytona, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, weird problem at Daytona last night in the official truck race there, Dunning. A VRS setup had the same issue in the truck at Daytona that you're having tonight.
Yeah, I don't. It doesn't feel like a setup thing. I think it's more the wind gusts because some laps are better than others, where it's very easy to handle and stuff like that, and then just the odd lap the wind must pick up or something, and it just gets your car loose, and uh, there's no warning to it whatsoever. There's no like your tires don't screech or anything like that. It's just snappy loose. It just snaps away from you. So I think it's people are just gonna have to start lifting a bit and expecting the snap, but we'll see what happens, and hopefully we can get some good green flag runs going before the end of this race.
Alrighty, buddy, with the best of luck to you moving forward.
All right, thanks, Matt.
All right, there you have it from Mr. Dunninghurst. We'll get ready to go back green flag racing. Come on. All right, back double file. We'll go green here with around a lap number 50 here of this evening of 133. We'll get ready to turn them loose here in just a moment. And hopefully you was able to hear that interview. All right, yellow flag back, or green flag back in the air one more time. We're back underway here. Lap number 50 on the board. Dunninghurst out front in that number 8 machine. Of course, these two leagues running an interesting combination next week. Sim Racing Unleashed will be at Sonoma. Meanwhile, the Roaring Thunder Cup Series will be over at Daytona for their event. Dunninghurst out front coming to complete 51 of 133. Oh, there goes another one. Jeff Dodson going around. Go back and take a look at Jeff Dodson. He's going through the flyover grass again. And it's the same thing we seen happen a little earlier, a car getting loose and sliding through the grass in that exact same spot. Jeff does a good job keeping it straight. We seen Noah do it earlier. Now Jeff. But up front, Zach Willard leads the way in the '09. He's gotten by Dunning-Hurst. See if he can hang on to the race lead here for a while. And man, oh man, it is just crazy out there tonight at Chicagoland. Dunning to the bottom. 53 of 133 complete. Dunning-Hurst down there on the bottom of that 8 Lowe's machine. As they roll down the front straightaway. Dunning-Hurst all over the back of the '09 to the bottom of the racetrack. He'll make it work. And Dunning trying to pull away from Zach here. Zach will or side draft him down the back straightaway. Trying to hold that Dunning-Hurst machine back there. Dunning gets loose. Oh boy, here we go. Dunning sideways. Hang on to it, buddy. Nowhere in the grass. Man, those cars just got wicked loose. Both those guys able to hang on. Great job to both of them, but Dunning's going to lose a ton of track position. .56 of 133 this time by. Dunning-Hurst doing a great job there in that number 8. .57 that goes on the board. Out of 58. Look at Stephen Left. We're able to get what in the world happened there to the '09. Go back and take a look at Zach because he's ran into problems. I looked at my telemetry. Man, why is it every time I look at my telemetry, something happens? Oh man, big time damage. Oh, looks like he just got high here off the corner. Oh, he got 3. Just like we've seen so many people. And he couldn't hang on to it. He'll get to the outside wall. Everybody gets 5. Man, oh man. Back on pit road now. Paul there on pit road in the 9 machine. Meanwhile, out front, Stephen Leffler leads the way. And he's going to have a challenge from Joshua R. Jones in that American Hero Hunt number 76 machine. Jones to the bottom. Jones to the bottom of the racetrack. And that number 76, the yellow flag is out once again. See if we can find the problem smoker on the back straightaway. And we'll see if we can find it. Man. Noah Lewis having issues. And that number 98, what in the world happened to Noah? I about know out of turn 4 that car's just going to snap loose. And nothing Noah can do. Hard impact to the outside wall. Yellow flag. These guys are dealing with some very loose race cars right now. It's causing them all kinds of problems. Paul Cohan up front. Noah Lewis staying out or up to 7th. That car is pretty damaged. Joshua Jones on pit road. Man, what a night here so far for the Roaring Thunder Cup Series. Well, we'll get ready to go back. Green and flag racing. Hey, Rudy, how you doing, buddy? We'll take a look at race statistics here in a minute. Seven yellow. Sorry about that for a minute, guys. The OBS decided to disconnect. What happened there? I'm not sure, but 7 cautions for 22 laps so far here tonight. Again, these guys are dealing with a very loose race car all night long, and it has not gotten any better. We'll get ready to go green the flag of racing here in just a moment. I am very sorry that OBS disconnected there. Looks like we're back up and going. Wow, that was really odd. And as you see darkness falling over the racetrack here, hopefully it'll tighten these cars up for these guys just a little bit. Help them out, because they have had one heck of a time all night long fighting a loose race car. Again, we're just kind of getting going here. 65 laps complete, 69 to go. We still got a long ways to go. And we'll get ready to send them back green to flag racing in just a moment. bring a flag back in the air. We're back underway from Chicagoland Speedway. Everybody's back up to speed once again. Joshua Jones out front. Jones leading the way right now. Oh boy, he's got all kinds of help here from Dunninghurst down the back straightaway. Excuse me, down the front straightaway. Pretty much a complete curve all the way around there the whole time. You're really not letting the wheel go back to center at all. Halfway this time by 67 out of 133 complete. Dunninghurst right there on the back bumper of Joshua R. Jones. Into 3 and 4. Dunning not giving Josh very much room at all. Dunning's like, if you want this win, you're going to have to beat me, bud. And Dunning's just really riding the right rear of Josh a little bit, getting down there. Yes, he's not beside of him, but he's just right there on him. That can really take the air off your race car in a hurry. Oh, very tight through 3 and 4. Dunning pretty much pushing Josh. I think as the track cools down, we're going to see them be able to do that a little bit better than what they had to do. Dunning and Josh, 1-2 right now. Coming to lap number 70, 65 laps to go. Stephen Leffler right there. Stephen doing a great job hanging on back there in third right now. Again, these cars are a little bit loose here at Chicagoland. Now Dunning to the outside, which is going to make the fast work. Out of turn at number 4. And Dunninghurst will do it now. Lowe's at number 8. Look at this, Dunninghurst pulling away, Jones falling back. Dunning doing a great job out there tonight. He's got back to the race lead. Let's see if he can maintain it now for the next 62 circuits. Dunninghurst doing a great job out there tonight. He's got Jones right there. Paul Cohan, James Capehart, Mark, Jeff Dotson, and Stephen Leffler, and Noah Lewis back here. Some damage on that 98 machine hurting him right now. Can't really make any ground up. 73, now 74 this time by. I'm starting to tick down as we're in the second half of this one. Good racing out there so far tonight. Lap number 74 going to go on the books right now. Oh, look at this, working his way through lap traffic. Dunning having to weave his way through, and one car sideways. That's the 51. Watch out. And he keeps it, looks like, off the racing surface. What a good job out of that number 51 machine. Now the yellow flag. As Paul is up on the racing surface at a reduced speed. But that could have been much, much bigger. You see that car get loose. He gets on the apron through the grass. Keeps it out of everybody's way. And eventually that car does come around. But great job, man. Keeping that car out of everybody, out of harm's way. And he did that successfully. Hurst right now leading the way. $77 and 133. You're on Extreme Sim TV. Yellow flag back in the air one more time. Everybody heads to pit road. This time by at 77 laps complete. Well, while everybody's sitting on the pit road here, 77 on laps complete here. Let's get some information for you. As we're still circulating under caution. Again, as we're still under yellow here. 79 and complete. Alright, should go out this time by. And indeed they do. Dunninghurst out front trying to hang on here at Chicagoland. Can Dunning do it? Can he hang on to this race lead and finish this one off? That's going to be the question moving forward. If he's going to do so, he's going to have to hold them off for 54 laps here coming to the end of this one. If I'm Dunninghurst in that number 8 Lowe's machine, I would be a little bit nervous. I've got Jones right there with me. I've got Charles right there in the 12. Steven Leffler back there in the 72. All these guys are very good drivers and very capable of winning here at Chicagoland here tonight. But if he was going to pick me to force me to pick one here, I've got to go with I'm gonna go with Hurst in that 8 machine, man. I think he's gonna do everything he can to hold them off here. But we're gonna go green. We'll find out here. We're back underway from Chicagoland. Dunninghurst. See if Charles can make something happen down the back straightaway. 2 lines of traffic now as they work their way down the backstretch. Dunninghurst up front. Oh boy, Dunning's gonna have to make that car very wide for the next 51 laps because Joshua Laura Jones is all over the back of him right now. Jones, they're in that number 76 machine, giving it everything he's got to make it work. Jones side by side with Dunning. Dunning trying to hold him back there. 84 out of 133 will be complete this time by. Dunning on the bottom of the racetrack. Really doing a great job in that 8 Lowe's machine. Trying to hold Jones back there just a little ways. Dunninghurst now on the bottom of the racetrack. He gets a little bit free. That'll give Jones the opportunity on the high side. Man, these guys are really battling it out here tonight. Jones and Hurst, the 8 and 76, even there as well. Dunninghurst trying to hang on. Jones to the outside now. Man, oh man, oh man. Can he hang on? Going to be tough on that number 8 Lowe's machine to make it work here tonight. 2 Chevrolets dominating the front of the field right now. The closest forward being Charles back there in that 12 machine. The Mustang just not really able to get up there and make something happen right now. 88 laps will go in the books. 45 to go for Jones and Dunning. Dunning gets free on the bottom. That hands the lead over to Jones. Dunning slides back. Now he'll go back to fourth. That's going to move Jones to the front of the pack. Now Jones is going to make that car very wide to stay up there. Now, I don't think they're going to have enough fuel to make it either. We're probably looking at least one more green flag and stop as well. 11 laps on this stint, which means they'd have to go around 55 laps to get it to the end, and I don't see that happening. So they will probably most likely have to make another stop. Jones up front. Now Leffler, look at Dunning trying to get back to seconds. Dunning's coming once again. He's trying to find his way back through. One and third. Lap 90 now on the racetrack. Now Jones to the bottom now. Jones now out front trying to hang on. Man, he is really pushing the issue there with Stephen Leffler. Dunning Hurst back in the pack once again after a mistake there. Oh, trouble, Dunning Hurst from the outside wall. And no yellow, now the yellow comes out, man. Dunning running into some problems. Man. Trying to make it work here off of turn 4. That car snaps loose around into the outside wall. Oh, man, that's not good for Dunning here. With 40 laps to go, Dunning Hurst into the outside wall. Yellow flag on the racetrack once again, and we'll step away for a quick commercial break. All right, yellow flag out once again here this evening. '97 laps in the books. Jeremy Horn, the only car staying out here. So by the time we go back green flag racing, we'll have less than 35 laps remaining. Again, less than 35 laps to go when we go green here tonight from California one more time. And everybody now coming back down pit road. They'll bus think they can make it to the end from here. Again, 98 laps on the board. What a race we have seen so far here tonight. It's sure to get better as this one concludes. All right, getting ready to go back green flag racing here in just a moment. And green it is. We're back this way here from Chicagoland Speedway. Head through 99 on the board. We're wrapping it up here at Chicagoland Speedway Park out front. Look at that Gomez in that number 33 machine. Worked his way to the front. He's in front of Jeff Dodson as they head down the back straightaway. Jeff Dodson in that number 3 machine. Right there. Here comes Mr. Jones back there as well. Working his way through, and a little bit of diceiness up here between Gomez and the free machine. With this side-by-side racing action up front. Mark on the high side, on the bottom, Jeff Dodson. Who's going to get it? Here's ahead off of turn at number 2. Oh, that's going to be tight. Heading through a turn at number 3. And Jones is going to inch ahead there in that number 76 ride. Jones out front now, clear, yellow flag, back on the racetrack once again as Joshua R. Jones takes over the race lead. And I think it's Noah Lewis running into some problems. And indeed it is Noah Lewis getting in trouble there off of turn at number 4. Again, that car just stepping out one more time on him. Around that number 98 Exalta machine goes, and that draws a yellow once again. And we'll take a look here at the race stats this evening. 10 cautions for 31 laps, and we'll be back here on Extreme Sim TV in a moment. as we'll go take a look here. 28 laps to go when the screen of flag flies. Green and green, green. We're back under green from Chicagoland. And right now, Jeremy Horn out front after these are recent stops. Jeremy trying to hang on, 3 wide behind him. Martin caught up in that Dunhurst as well. As they head out of turn number 1 and 2. Steven on the left, we're right there in third trying to make something happen. He'll jump to the high line with Jeff Dodson. Here comes Florida Jones out there on the top side as well. And Jeremy Horn outside. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Jeff Dodson getting all sorts of sideways. Now they're wrecking behind them. Big wreck down the quick straightaway. That's half the field. Caught up in it here. Dunninghurst involved. Man. What in the world? All this gets triggered if Jeff Dodson gets sideways. And so does Jones. And then, oh boy. Jones back up the racetrack. Man. Jones's car is destroyed. Noah Lewis caught in it. Big incident here as we had a car go flying. Not sure what that was. See Jeff gets sideways. There goes Jones. Martin gets caught up in it. And it's just wrecking after wrecking after wrecking. Oh, man. Noah Lewis is going heavy into the outside wall.
Jeff.
Hey, Noah, you got a copy on me?
Yeah, I got you, man.
I want to host a memorial for Noah Lewis. Tragically killed as he was T-boned on the racetrack.
Yeah, that was pretty bad there. I was hoping to get around that one and kind of ride away with a good finish with the car was torn up and was underpowered, so I was hoping to get through it and ride away with a pretty good finish there, but obviously there were other plans. So yeah, it's done for the night, and it's just gonna be one of those bad finish for the games like we had recently. I don't know when that's gonna change.
It just seems like your luck is never in place. This year, it's just been one thing after another.
Yeah, it's been pretty rough.
All right, well, you know, this track is deceivingly difficult here tonight.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's, partly the package and partly the setup with it being in the weather and everything, with it being pretty loose here. When you get into a run, it'll just kick out on you, and then also with the aero that goes into it. So yeah, it's been a plethora of things that kind of combine to make this what it has been.
Well, you know, when this package released, I thought these cars had become way easy to drive, but it seems like throughout the updates, they've almost developed a really nasty characteristic where they're either great and smooth and you have no problems, or you go to a track that's like this where they just want to snap them.
Yeah, and it all depends on the track too, and in the setup you're driving and the weather that you're racing, and that's kind of, they saw, I'm sure, what it was like in real life, and that's kind of what it's like in real life. These guys in real life aren't flat out around, Chicagoland. They were going through the corners, running different lines, and having to lift and check up and getting aero loose, getting aero tight, and chasing the cars. So, it's pretty realistic on that standpoint.
Well, the fun part is you'll be back on Sunday because they, knock on wood, there shouldn't be a cup race on Sunday. Knock on wood.
Yeah, that's the plan for right now. Hopefully no, rain in the area down there. I saw the radar looked a little iffy, but it's Daytona, so it can change in the flip of a coin. So yeah, hopefully everything stays when it's supposed to, and Sunday night we can get out to run. Gosh, I can't even remember where we are. Oh, Sonoma. So that should be pretty interesting for me. Not big on road courses, but I'm gonna be practicing this week on trying to get better for it.
Yeah, just a little bit of time filler here, since we got a little bit of time to fill Noah from one side, because you're in journalism and all this stuff. But I've noticed here recently, man, there's a lot of tickets for Daytona right now on this second-hand market.
What's that? Sorry.
There's a lot of tickets out there right now for the Coke 0400 on the second-hand market.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the best ways to do it for some people is to get it pretty expensive and then make a big investment on selling them back to the people and making a return on it. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it, and I think that there'll be a pretty good crowd out there, whether with the weather looking pretty decent for the whole weekend, and that should be pretty good. But yeah, there are people that go out and will purchase or and reserve the tickets and then sell them for a little cheaper. And that's with everything. You find websites on everything, and some of them you got to be careful for, but others you can find websites and they'll discount the tickets, and you can usually get a better deal on it. So
Alrighty, man. Well, it sounds good. Hey, you want to get us going here for this restart, buddy?
um no, I'll leave it to you right now. I'm a little down about this whole race as a whole, so I think I'm gonna step away for a few moments.
Alrighty, buddy. Have a good one, man.
Thank you though. See ya.
All right, green flag back in the air. We're back rolling here at Chicagoland, the Chicagoland 200. Excuse me, back underway. And the German horn still up front, 100 in second. Man, 1 to 12 complete here this evening. Mark doing a good job. He's going to be trying to close the gap. Back there, just a few cars back in 7th. Right now, Jones and Paul Cohan up near the front. Jeremy Horn trying to hang on to it. Again, these cars look a little bit nervous, and we've seen that throughout the whole evening. Oh boy, Jeremy Horn to the bottom. He'll block Gunning Hurst. Gunning can't really make a go at it right now with 2 laps to go. It is ticking down to time to race. Right now, Jones out front. He's got a horn on his back bumper. 19 more times around Chicagoland. Jones right up front in that number 76. Jeremy Horn right behind him as well. Who is going to get it to the end here at the Chicagoland 200? Jones runs the high side. Jones really doing a great job right now. Trying to hang on to it. Now, side by side, a 4-year race lead. Oh boy, Jeremy Horn falls back a little bit now. 17 laps to go. And if we look ahead, this battle is very important here because the next few races are as follows. You're going to have Chicagoland Speedway, which tonight is about 16 laps going in. This is side by side. And Jones, inch and ahead there, the 14 machine to the race lead. They head to Daytona next week and then Kentucky. And of course, New England, New Hampshire to end out the regular season. And then we start the first round of the chase as we got trouble on the racetrack. Oh, multiple cars in the grass now. It looks like that was the 14 and Jeremy Horn getting sideways. He'll get it gathered back up. Man, oh man. Again, out of turn number 4, running second. Jeremy Horn, and that car snaps out. Wow. Gunning Hurst. as well, battling it out here. And if we look at the standings here tonight, this race is hugely important. We just talked about the chase starting in a few weeks. And that sixth spot, Jeremy Horn and Noah Lewis, all over each other. And I will tell you what, that's dangerous because of the fact with the night that Noah has had, he could foreseeably be knocked out of the chase. Of course, Mark actually is going to be in front of Noah around that battle for the sixth position. Man. Now, Joshua R. Jones up front. Stephen Leffler in second. And 13 more to go if Jones can hang on here. Stephen trying to close the gap. Can't do it right now. And if we take a look here, Jones with no wins on this season, but he is set in second points. If he gets a win, he's going to move on to the chase. And man, oh man, 11 laps away from it. Stephen Leffler here points the leader right now. Stephen already with a win. I'm sure he wants to keep Noah or keep Josh from getting one. Jeremy Horn also with a win, so he's going to be locked in. And that is your three winners right now. Stephen with a win and Jeremy Horn, both those guys locked into the chase. Everybody else fighting for a chase berth, and the yellow flag flies with 10 laps to go. We'll go back and see if we can find where the issue may be. 10 to go, yellow flag out. Trying to find the problem here. Ten laps to go here tonight. And the yellow flag waves one more time. Oh no! Jeremy Horn. What in the world happened here? You see they were green and just, man, Charles just makes a mistake. Gets touched. Did they make contact? Man. Yep, that's what it looks like. And Jeremy Horn upside down. So that car taking a wild ride. Jones out front. Jeremy Horn doesn't have to worry too much. Because indeed, he's got 2 wins. So Jeremy's kind of in I don't have to worry mode. Well, we will get ready here in a moment to finish this one off. Everybody once again will come down pit road. And while we're in this commercial break, what we're going to do here is we're going to listen to some radio of the Blazing Pedals Pro 4 Truck Series live from the Scuba over on OSRN Racing Network with Joe White and all those guys. So we're going to take a listen to some radio as we've got 7 laps to go here in this one.
The tires. Watching Kyle, man, try to hold off this man right here, Tyler. 4 to go. Now in the grass. Lowering it a little bit. Tyler's right there behind him. This has been a duel. A real duel. Eric out front, Ashton there in second, Kyle the third, Tyler in fourth, Justin the fifth, Corey back in the sixth, Bobby. What?
Alrighty, folks. Hope you enjoyed that little bit of radio there from the Blazing Pedals Pro 4 Truck Series live over at Tuscuba on the OSR Network on Facebook. Joe White and Kyle on the call over there. So as soon as this race is over, go check the finish of that one out, as it looks to be a really good race over on OSRN with the Blazing Pedals Pro 4 Truck Series. A little new concept I had an idea with, maybe do some radio stuff like that. Pretty cool idea. Now, we'll get ready to turn them back loose here for 6 more laps here tonight. Again, me and my crazy ideals, right? I come up with some crazy ones, I really do. I might want to let Joe know about that. I'll send him a message after the race. Alright, green flag, getting ready to go. 5 laps to go. Steven Leffler on the outside. Joshua Jones on the inside. Green flag is out. 9 cars out there running. Right now, 5 to go. Ken Jones, hang on. Look right there who he's got in his back bumper. Out of nowhere, that's going to be Jeff Dotson in that Menards number 3 machine trying to get up through there as well. Again, a race win with locking in. Jeff really trying hard here, but 5 laps to go. Mark in the grass. We'll see if he comes back up the racetrack. He does, but he does the best Joey Chitwood I've ever seen. Keeps that car straight. Man. 4 laps to go now. 4 more times around Chicagoland Speedway. Joshua R. Jones trying to hang on. Jones out front doing a great job. He's going to see 3 to go at the stripe. Leffler, and right behind him, Dodson and Leffler. Now, here we go, out of turn number 2. Jones stretching the lead out a little bit over Leffler and Dodson. They're going to have to make something happen in a hurry here as they head into 3 and 4. Jones holding a pretty well out front. Dodson and Leffler right there behind them. Two laps to go. Jones, Dodson, Leffler, your top 3. They'll come by white flagging in one more time around for Joshua R. Jones. Can he hold on? Dodson and Leffler side by side for second. And that is going to help Joshua R. Jones. Jeff Dawson actually having some texting issues. Man. And they head down the back straightaway. Jones out front. Dotson trying to hang on to P2. Here comes Leffler. Sending it through 3 and 4, but it's not going to be enough. Out of turn number 4. And it is going to be Joshua R. Jones to the strike. Jones wins this one. Great win for Joshua R. Jones. Punching his ticket to the chase here tonight. Well, we'll be back with you here for our post-race ceremonies and our post-race interview. Hey Josh, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy of it, buddy?
Yeah, I copy, Matt.
All right.
Donuts.
Alrighty, man. You're going to walk away with the win here tonight in the Roaring Thunder Cup Series Chicagoland 200. You led 64 laps here tonight on your way to victory, buddy. That American Hero punch in the Chevrolet.
Well, that was pretty fun racing with the fellas. Me and Noah got in a little scuffle earlier in pit road, but it was still fun racing with everybody. It's pretty slick starting off, and as the night went on, it got tighter and tighter, especially when we got the lights. We was able to run harder, so it's pretty fun racing.
Alrighty, man. Well, this win will officially punch your ticket to the chase, buddy. How do you feel about that?
That's pretty good. So I was most excited about. Now I can afford to miss a race if something comes up or whatnot. But it's so hard to win these races because these cars are so close. You have to be spot on, can't have any mistakes. So it's pretty difficult.
Well, I'll say you don't have to really worry about it going into Daytona either next week.
Yeah, that's for sure. I can just take my time, wait till the end, and try to make my move.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations. You got anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, of course. You, Matt, for broadcasting, and then Jeff and all the admins for putting it on, and of course the American Hero Hunt. Go to their Facebook page, check them out. They're getting closer and closer to the selecting the one veteran for the deer hunt. If you're in Ohio area, go to the Facebook page, sign up.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, congratulations, my man.
Thank you, sir.
Alright, and we'll see if we can grab a P2 down here, Mr. Stephen Leffler. Hey, Stephen, it's Matt up in the booth. You got me?
How's it going, man?
Going good, buddy. Well, you got that In-N-Out Burger number 72 machine up to P2. You sent it through 3 and 4 trying to get to Josh. Wasn't able to get there.
Yeah, the last 2 restarts I had starting on the front row, my car was it was slow. It didn't have the get up and go that it had earlier in the race. Some of it I think had to do with the right front damage I accumulated throughout the race. I got in the wall a couple times off of 4. And I should have taken a quick fix in the last one, but I was thinking there'd be another wreck and we'd go to a green white checkered, and I'd rather have it in my pocket, just in case. But it really killed me on the restarts the last couple, because I lost three spots or so on each one, and it just took me a couple laps to get back up to the front.
Well, for sure, but you definitely sent it into turn 4, buddy. You sent that car in deep.
Oh yeah, I wasn't lifting the last 2 laps.
Alrighty, man. Well, nevertheless, you're going to come home with P2 here tonight, my man. What do you think about it?
Yeah, man, I'll take it. Just try and stay in the top 3 in points, and wait until the end of the season. Battle it out then.
10-4, buddy. Well, congratulations. You got anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank all the guys at RTRL for every race every week. Putting these things on. Of course, you for broadcasting them. My family, and then of course people that stop by and watch.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations, P2.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Mr. Jeff Dodson, you got a copy on me, buddy?
Yeah, sure do.
Well, P3 here tonight, buddy.
Yeah, it was unexpected. Um, just sadly had a lot of cautions in this race, but if you stay out of them, you'll get good finishes, and that's what I was able to do. I stayed out of most of the incidents. I mean, I had a few of my own, but yeah, we just stayed out of most of them, and we was able to be there at the end and contend.
Well, you got third here tonight. What are you thinking heading to Daytona next week?
Daytona's a crapshoot any way you look at it. Anything can happen there, and I'm usually not, a big fan of restrictor plates, so we'll just go there and do what we can do, and it is what it is.
Alrighty, man. Well, third place, you led 2 laps here tonight. Pretty good run for that number 3 Menards. Let's see.
Yeah, it was a pretty good run. As I said, it was kind of unexpected, but hey, you can get them sometimes, so we'll take it.
Alrighty, man. Well, anybody you'd like to thank before we get out of here?
Yeah, just everybody that comes out and races with us, and Charles for putting the setup in, and taking his time to dedicate to make the setups of these races each week, and just you for broadcasting as well.
Alrighty, man. I appreciate it, buddy. Have a great one, my man.
Yep.
Alright, guys. We're going to get you through our finishing results, and then we're going to get on out of here tonight. Unofficial finishing results: Joshua R. Jones, Stephen L. Epler second, Dotson third, Killian fourth, Hurst fifth, Mark sixth, Horn seventh, eighth in the first start, I believe, is Mr. Joseph. Ninth is Mr. Smith back there, and 10th is Corey. And that was your top 10. And 11th, Night Cape Hart, 12th, Lewis. Willard there in the 09 machine gets 13th. Paul Irving, 14th. Ronald Vincent, 15th. And that'll round out the field. And don't forget, tomorrow night, get back here to Extreme Sim TV for the AMA Modifieds in action. 200 laps at Martinsville. Start time around 8:30 Eastern tomorrow evening, as I believe the start time for tomorrow evening. So make sure and come out. So I'm going to leave you with the commercial here at the end of the show here. Don't forget, everyone, stay safe. Have a blessed one. And God bless all of you. And we'll see you here in the next one.